I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair.
Y'all look a mess. I've been in the house for 6 days now. COVID. So excuse my hair. I look terrible. It's 1:16 in the morning and I'm up because I'm not tired, so I'm just rereading this last week's the week that's getting ready to pass lecture since I was out for COVID. So I read it once, I want to read it again, the textbook. And one thing that has helped me passing on to the next semester was really carefully reading these tables and making sure I know the nursing interventions for each situation, because on the test a lot of stuff comes up from the table. And also, I'll show you guys once I get on my computer, I like to use the F.A. Davis questions. So with the questions, I go through, answer them. Sometimes I don't even know what they're talking about, and I just click anything because I really want to read the rationale. The rationale is what gets you and helps you on the exam, because you'll be so familiarized with the situation, you'll know, like, based off the rationale I read, that's not going to fix. Like, that's not going to work for this patient. So I definitely use F.A. Davis, and I have another thing for MedSurg. I have the MedSurg Success Book. I haven't used it, honestly, because our professor prints out questions from there and we go over them weekly. But I had bought it after I failed my first MedSurg exam, and she told me that's what I should use. And tip, sometimes I see the questions on the exam but worded differently. So you're very familiar with the stuff you'll see, you know? But I'll show you guys that maybe later on in this video. So I'm going to do my night routine, and I'm going in with the Urban Skin RX. This is for oily Flemish prone skin. I don't have that, but I need it. I had this brand before when it first came out, and I really like this system. But while we're here, let's talk about why I've been MIA. So, I'm still a nursing student. I made it. I know you guys probably like, dang, she ain't post. She probably not a student anymore. Blah, blah, blah. I'm still here. I'm in semester 7 of 9. So once I finish this session, I only have 2 more to go. So I'm classified as a senior. So right now, I'm taking Pharm 2, Community Health, Adult Med Surg 2, and the online classes. So right now, online classes, Evidence-Based Practice, Part 2. And so far, so good. I think I'm gonna double cleanse because I haven't done a skincare routine in a long time. So, what they say, new year, new me. New year, same me, just trying to be more consistent and stick to things, finish school. Yeah, that's about a few of my goals. Like this year, I just wanted to really be focused so I don't have any setbacks with graduation. Can't afford it. And I don't want to hold off on it. So just focusing. If you don't see too many vlogs, that's why. I'm focusing, trying to make sure everything is correct. So, semester 6. Boy, it was a hot mess. It was draining. I was like on the edge of my seat the entire time. Didn't know what was going on. Grade wise, like I just wasn't performing at my best when the session first started. I think it was a mix of, I'm in semester 7. Semester 6, I know how to do it. But you go from like a simple, which I don't even want to say simple, but foundations and health assessment to actually learning interventions for a lot of diseases and all the drugs that we're learning in Pharmacology 1. And mental health, I'll get to that. But it's kind of, you got to take yourself off that high horse and remember you're learning. And it's treat it as a foreign language. Like, I want to say a lot of us didn't. We treated it like we knew what we were doing and we were already nurses and it was common sense, and it wasn't common. And we all realized that when them first exam grades dropped. Everybody's mouth was like, now we're at the part where every answer fits. So, this is an exfoliator from Dermalogica. So now everything fits. Every answer correlates to that patient. Every answer is in the book under that subject or topic. So you gotta pick. The orange is orange. And it was just a transition. It was like that in foundations, but it would be like 2 oranges. This one was like all 4. So it was a little difficult for me to transition. But my professor got in me and I got it together. So on to mental health. As you all know, I work in the mental health world. And some of the stuff that they were saying, I knew. Well, most of it I knew, to be completely honest. Even like the medications, that wasn't hard for me. Or the interventions. Because in mental health, you always want to remember safety first. For me, it was therapeutic communication. I don't know why. Maybe because when I was talking to my coworkers, yeah, we use therapeutic communication. We don't realize it. Like, because I didn't have a degree in it, you don't realize it. But we also build a rapport with our clients where it's like, sometimes therapeutic communication is a little different for them. That's why I struggle with it. Because I just couldn't connect. Like, I couldn't connect. And then to get on the floor at clinical and realize they don't really, I didn't see it there at all. The closest I saw was like their tone. But yeah, I wasn't doing good with therapeutic communication. And it just wasn't. I'll just order some facial towels. So I'm using this. Don't judge me. It wasn't working out to how I wanted to work out, but I made it through. Admin was not my med surg professor. She's like the little best. And my pharm professor. But we got a mental health professor that does not specialize in mental health. So it was like the blind leading the blind. We had our mental health clinical instructor who was really, really good. But yeah, that professor would tell you, she's like, I don't know what happened when it came to placing me in this class, but I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I'm trying my best. I'll reach out to my friends that work in the field, that specialty, to, better correlate and familiarize myself. And she pulled it through. So I literally needed an 80 to pass mental health exams. And when I say I studied, like study. And the last chapter for module 4 was like, I was so familiar with it. It was ADHD, Down, autism, Tourette's, eating disorders. Like, I was so familiar with it. So what I did was envision my patients as that person that he was talking about. And I was like shaking. I did not want to hit that submit button. I was like, Lord, I cannot fail this session. Like, I don't want to hear from my parents. I don't want to hear from my friends, because I already know my friends won't get them out. And I was just like, I gotta pass. I hit that submit, and it was like a 90. I like started crying at my computer, and our counselor was in there proctoring, and he was like, good? I was like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I left, and I had to go get me a drink. But yeah, I ended up passing that semester 6. Now I'm in semester 7. The first week started. I caught COVID because I had a student nurse externship at a popular hospital in the area, which I always wanted to work at. So I'm glad I got to take the opportunity. And I caught COVID. So I missed the whole first week of school. But me being me, I still was like so active in school. Like, I was still doing all my assignments, turning everything in. If a professor said hop online, I wasn't even supposed to, but I still got on. Cause they're like, take your rest, like you have COVID. And I'm like, I don't care. I need to make sure I'm not repeating this session either. But in regards to Arizona College of Nursing, and which you guys know I go to, I realized, and from what other classmates have told me from sessions ahead and professors, this is what I realized. Semester 5 is you're cruising. And then if you live in Maryland, you're going to get this. Semester 5, you're cruising up 50. You're on Annapolis. And then you start going up to the Bay Bridge. That's semester 6. Semester 7 is when you're coming down the Bay Bridge and all the state troopers are sitting right there and they're trying to get you, that's semester 7. And then semester 8, you're cruising. Just cruising. You're headed to Ocean City, just cruising. Semester 9 is when you get to Ocean City at that bridge and it's all that traffic. That's when you get lazy. You know you gotta graduate. You get that senioritis, but you gotta stay headstrong. So that's, now I'm past the top and I'm coming down and I'm cruising and just, like I said, staying headstrong and focused. Because it's so easy to get distracted. And I pride myself on not getting distracted along the way and during core. So yeah, that's where I've been. I was struggling, trying to keep my head afloat above water. And I finally made it to the end of that session and I was able to climb out and then drown. So that's where I've been. Didn't tell you guys, I used the topicals brightening clearing serum for my neck, which I use the exfoliator to get everything calmed down and smooth, and I'm gonna start treating this again. And I realized stress flares my neck, so I want to try to maintain my stress levels. The Good Molecule Super Peptide Serum, I use one of these. I'm gonna need one of these, 2 of these, 3 of those. And now I'm going to the Snail 96 Essence. And this stuff is so sticky. I do 2 pumps. But it's so sticky. Like, that's crazy. But I had a habit of putting the product hump on my face for droppers or any type of skincare, and I'm getting out of that because apparently that holds a lot of bacteria and stuff. Oh, I forgot to do my lip scrub. I'll do that last. Did that. Now just Pond's moisturizer. So this is my Sunday routine. I make sure I exfoliate 2 times a week. Sometimes maybe 3. I do 2 with the exfoliating powder that I just showed you guys. I do that for, I'll do like Sunday and maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. And then Friday, I exfoliate again in case I hit the streets, which I highly doubt will happen. But I will exfoliate with these, the Dr. Dennis Gross pads. I'll use this on Friday and then I'll re-exfoliate on Saturday because this gets really bumpy and that's how I keep the bumps down. I'm looking for something to keep the hair out because it's hairy, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get a big girl paycheck and do like laser or electrolysis or whatever it's called. But yeah, that's how I do my skin routine. And this is just some regular lip scrub off Amazon. And a lot of people ask about the scheduling. So let's see if I remember my schedule from session 5. So session 5, if I'm not mistaken, the session 5 that's going on right now is pretty much every day because they have a large group and then it's broken up by your group. So sometimes you might be group 2, so you might not go on a Tuesday, you might go on Wednesday. But when I was there, we only had 18. So our 18, we only did Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That was our days. And then session 6, we did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well. So I worked Monday and Friday, and then if I needed to clear anything on like my calendar or my to-do list, I would work on a Saturday morning. We do labs the beginning of the session, so the first 4 weeks are labs, and then week 5 to 16 is when you're at clinical. Clinical can be from like 6:30 to 3. I believe ours is changing to 6:30 to 5, which isn't going to bother me since I was working 12-hour shifts at the hospital. I got so used to being on my feet. But our current semester 5 and semester 6, they have like the craziest schedule because there's so many of them. Our class dropped down to 8. And it's sad, but everyone's still continuing on. It just was so sad to watch people drop. But we all supported each other in the process, and we're still all finishing together. Even if it's a semester late, like, you're still my princess. Like, I said princess. You're still my girl. Like, we're going to finish together. So that was that.
I think I'm crazy. Today I've been craving. If I put it quite plainly, just give me the baby. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. But I wanna keep you up, you. What you mean, can you keep it up, yeah? 'Cause I'm not allowed to keep you up. So baby, I'ma keep you up. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. I'ma keep sticky, energy, saving on my energy. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Don't think it's just like water. No say it tastes like candy. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. But I wanna keep you up, you. What you mean, can you keep it up? 'Cause I'm not allowed to keep you up. So baby, I'ma keep you up. I've been drinking coffee,
flight, change the weather, and I promise forever. If only I could pay the bills with my love for you. We'd be the richest in this f***ing world. Yeah. We'd be so comfortable. Girl, it's only you for me. No lie. I've tried what they offered. They're not who I want them to be. That's not an offer to me. If you're mine, baby, when you ain't with me, you feel alone. And I was wondering if you always know it don't have to be perfect. I feel like it's worth it. I know now that I've been the worst, but I love you better if you let me. Let's catch a flight, change the weather, and I promise forever.
I bought this Lululemon jacket because it was on sale. And it's like 4 sizes bigger. No, 3 sizes bigger. Maybe 2. Then, I don't know, it's just bigger than what I normally wear. So it works perfect for putting my scrubs under. Running short on time. It's raining and I try to leave at least an hour before, but I didn't get up.
Organizers expect roughly 130,000 attendees at this year's CES 2024. It ends on Friday. AI toothbrushes, AI robot vacuums that scrub your floors. Yeah, like an early January weather event. We're getting ready to get the shovels out, the snow blowers.
Focus. Focus. Good morning, cousins. I'm back. So, I'm back at school. This is day 2. And I'm going to my community health class. Right now, I'm just getting my coffee. For community health, we only go to class for like 4 hours apparently. And then we have virtual lab. But I'm not too sure if that's true or not. Y'all like my little glasses from Amazon? They block the blue light and they work. So yesterday I was driving in the rain and stuff and I had these on with my contacts underneath. It looked like it was like gray outside with these on, but when I took these off it was like a purplish scene. I guess that means it's working, honestly. I was reading my mind. I was like this morning, damn, I should make some avocado toast. Like, I don't have anything to eat for breakfast. I didn't make no overnight oats or anything. And I came downstairs and I got boiled egg and sausage. So, all that still living with your parents, y'all just mad because your parents don't take care of you. Let's be honest. I mean, it's just me and my mama. I don't have to leave.